The process of selling your home so that you net the most amount of money. The most important job for you as the seller is to have your home ready to be put on the market. You want to have it cleaned, you want to have it decluttered, you want to have it staged so that you can have maximum exposure and attraction when buyers come to take a look. If you keep up with the maintenance items throughout the time that you live in the home, it's much easier when it comes time to put that for sale sign in the front yard. I'm Karriann Graf, a local realtor here in Key West. If you're interested in real estate or anything Key West, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'd love for some thumbs up. Many buyers these days take a look at homes online, or they drive by the house when they see that for sale sign come up. So with that being said, you want to make sure that the front of the house is spruced up. You want to have some fresh mulch, you want to cut back the plants, thin out the tree limbs, make it look stunning. You know, have it where there's some great curb appeal to want to have somebody come inside to take a look. Too often, homeowners don't keep up with the basic maintenance of their home. And so therefore, what ends up happening is the cost seems to layer on later on when they need to get something taken care of. The best thing to do is keep up with maintenance items, especially if you think that you're going to be selling your home in the near future. Countless times I've seen where they've gotten caught between not having enough money or enough time to get the repairs done in order for them to have the house close fast. Many times what the seller think is a great renovation or facelift or cosmetic repair, the seller thinks that it's important, but ultimately the new buyers, they end up not thinking anything of it and could care less about the renovations that the seller recently made. I've seen where sellers spent thousands of dollars doing a renovation in a bathroom only to see the new buyers go in and tear out the thousands of dollars that the sellers just put into it. Why'd they do that? Potentially because they didn't care for the color of grout or the color of the tile that was put in the bathroom. So the best recommendation, if you're thinking of doing a big renovation in a bathroom or kitchen, sometimes it's just better to take that price off of the cost of the house and let the new buyers put in what they like and what they want so that they will still be interested in giving you an offer. The wrong choice of colors can cost you thousands of dollars. Consult with a professional before you go ahead and install that hunter green tile. The best recommendation is to use neutral colors, beige, white, light grays, something that is not so bright or turn offish. You know, hunter green used to be, one of those colors that we used years and years ago. Use those kind of colors for accent pieces, not the permanent fixtures in a bathroom. Remember, when you're selling your home, it's not about you. It's about what the buyers are looking for to fit their needs. Don't take it so personal if somebody doesn't care for your hunter green tile. Just accept it and understand that we all have different tastes and flavors when it comes to buying a home. The buyers don't care who your agent is. The only thing that they care about is whether or not your house can become their home to fit their family needs. If we're blessed enough, we'll get an offer on your lovely place. Let's talk about pricing. It's important to look at what's sold, what's pending, what's active. But also you need to keep in mind, you also need to be thinking about what is the projections for where the market is going. You know, way back in 2006, 2007, 2008, when I was in real estate, that's one of the things that the sellers would not listen to me about. I remember I had about 13 listings that sellers wouldn't listen when I told them we need to come down, we need to come down. They just didn't understand. Well, you know, our real estate market was like this, but then, yeah, our real estate market was going like this, and they They just couldn't understand. And so therefore, many ended up not selling and or carrying the property for nearly 6 months to a year, which if you think about your monthly payment, all that money you lost, plus then you're losing the money for the market going down. So if your professional tells you it's time to reduce, listen to them. That's what you pay them for. If your professional tells you you need to reduce your price, you need to look around, you need to think about it, you need to be just fully aware, ask questions, find out how come they're recommending that, maybe potentially get some proof. Make sure that if your home hasn't sold in the last 2, 3, 4 months, look back at those sold properties, look at those pending properties, look at the active properties. Let's see where you are now since times went by. Anyways, that's my best suggestion when it comes to pricing your home. Another tip I have, when you're selling your home, be open to having a lockbox. The reason I say that is because we want to be able to show your home on short notice. 24 hours notice doesn't work, especially in a transient town like Key West. People come, they vacation, they look at homes, they think, oh, maybe I can live here. And if an agent calls and says, hey, can I show your home, but we require 24-hour notice, they're more than likely or less likely to come to view the home. And the thing is, you never know where that next buyer might come from. So I encourage you to be available for short notices when possible. Man, I tell you, even myself, I've represented buyers and I call the agent and they say 24 or 48 hours and I'm just like, I tell my buyers, next, let's move on to something else. Then if you can't see a property and you're waiting 24 to 48 hours, but yet you saw something and you want to put an offer in, but then you're waiting on this one, it just doesn't really work. So when you're selling your home, as I said, be open and flexible for short time frames to be able to show it to buyers. That's huge. Anyways, I told you enough on that. I've shared some great tips about the process of selling your home. Leave some comments below and tell me some of the tips that you've learned when you sold a home. The best way to reach me is call or text 305-424-8800. Give me a thumbs up. Have a great day. Bye for now.